Hello, fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. On the last episode, we headed off to the detention center to go talk with our supposed client, Matt and Guard, who really didn't seem to know what was going on and felt like he needed to call a bunch of people to actually find out what his opinion was. But he swears he didn't do it, and we asked him with the Magatama on ourselves, which usually reveals secrets, and nothing popped up, so he seems clean. Although he did, at the mention of the killer, immediately change his mind, so that's weird. But we headed off back to the Gatewater Hotel, where we started investigating. We didn't really do all that much, because we had a chat with Old Bag, who had some psyche locks that got revealed, but we don't know how to unlock those currently. And we had a chat with Robo Lotta, Lottabot, who also had psyche locks, so she's also hiding something from us until we find out what her big scoop was. But on this episode, we are finally going to do some investigating by actually heading to the potential crime scene, which is where we're going to move right now. Corrida's hotel room. Now, we know that if this was the crime scene, that'd be amazing, because it would already be bad. I mean, the victim is Corrida, so it has to be his room, so let's head over there first. Although we do have both options. Look at all the bears. Mr. Nick, where are we? We're in Mr. Juan Corrida's room, Pearls. Mr. Corrida? The victim, which makes this the crime scene, too. Oh, it's you! So, what happened? The kidnapper! Has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Engard's acquittal. Oh yeah, I forgot Gumshoe's in on this. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? I just want Mai to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm gonna help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know. But you've got to keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy. Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you. Wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good. Mr. Nick, I got a map. That's great, Pearls. Ooh. But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says. Aw. I like how they gave it to her to make her feel better, but she can't read it, so it didn't help. Let's take a look. All right, so wow, Corrida's room is giant compared to Engard's. At least that's what it looks like on the map. The lobby leads straight into the hotel. Oh, this is also a partial map by the looks of it. So Viola Hall empties into the hallway, so you have to go through Viola Hall to get to the hotel rooms. I've seen hotels with giant halls. Usually you don't have to do that. But it's a video game, so who cares? Alright, well, Gumshoe was being exceptionally forthcoming here, so let's get as much, not move. Let's get as much information as we possibly can from him. Cause of death, reason for arrest. I mean, he hasn't been this helpful with us since we had to help Edgeworth out in case 1-4. And, I mean, he lost his job in 1-5 for a brief moment, so he was really helpful there for a small amount. Cause of death. Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically the final autopsy report isn't out yet, bud. One look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should? Yeah, here's a picture. Ooh, how gruesome is this gonna be? There's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. he was stabbed to death. They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There are fingerprints on the knife? Yep. Oh, don't be too happy, Gumshoe. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Ngard's prints, pal. And it looks like they're pretty sure that... Wow, that's a weird sentence. That's bad. Real bad. But when have fingerprints ever really helped us? I got the picture at least. Reason for the arrest. Well, I mean, his fingerprints are possibly on the murder weapon. Why was Mr. Ngard arrested? Because we had evidence on him. Evidence? It looks like the victim, Juan Corda, really put up a big fight. Yeah, well, look at the crime scene, you can tell. There's a giant room. What's... Oh, I was just going to say, what's up with that teddy bear above the word one? There's signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah. During the fight, his button came off. Mr. Ngard said something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama. That's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who is it? That lady. Miss Oldbag. Oh, was that what she's hiding from us? Please, anyone but her. Well, to be fair, the two people that could have possibly been the witness that we've seen so far, you could say that she might be the lesser of two evils. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was that's a little off. Something that's a little off? As in, that's for you to figure out, pal. All right, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick. Which means he's not going to tell us anything, so we need to look. Let's slide over. This is where the things were wrong. So let's do some examining. Oh, that poor teddy bear bat. What's up with that one? Why is it blindfolded? Oh, this one looks nice. That's a robot. I'm going to assume this is not a... Either this is the phone. This is a phone. I mean, there's a phone right here. Either that's a phone or it's the remote for this robotic bear. Let's see. We need to check out the guitar case. Oh boy, look at that. This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable. That's strange. The guitar is not here. Maybe he forgot to bring it into the show. But Mystic Maya... Oh no. She stopped mid-sentence. She said the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja signature item. That's true. Huh? The guitar case is wet. But it's only wet on the top of the lid. Yeah. There's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? So there's water on the top, which means it was closed. But it was empty. But it was closed. I thought that was blood. Thank God that's not blood. That would have been very weird if we had pearls go around it and be like, I hope this is water. It's not water, it's blood. All right, well, still. There's this on here. It's a beautiful wine glass and there's tomato juice in it. Because of course, you can't have it be wine. Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much. There's a bottle lid on the table over there. That's probably where this came from. But doesn't he seem weird? What seems weird? I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor. She's right. The flower vase is broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere. Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright? No sign it's been drank. Well, I mean, since it's added to our court record, something must be up with it. So, Gumshoe, now that we found two things, you want to tell us something about it? Like why this is still here? I mean, it's in the picture as well. It's just sitting there. That table's a lot closer in this image than it is in real life. And by real life, I mean over here. I mean, it has the tomato juice thing in the picture, but that chair's not there. We'll see if that actually matters in the end, but let's present this. So, about this wine glass. Ah, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that wasn't touched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? Is this, I'll be like saying, how do you notice this? No, actually Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearl's noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Ooh. Will I get in trouble or will you get in trouble? Well, you can bet the instance I see her, I'll be running the 1,000 meter dash. What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick? I've heard this sound somewhere before. Uh-oh. I was about to say, this sounds very familiar. It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened the last time. Sorry, I gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal. Ah! Oop. See, I knew she was gonna be mad at you first. At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Gulp. Would it be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change? I'm gonna get whipped. I'm gonna hit the button, I'm gonna get whipped. So, you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you. I got whipped twice. Ow! Hey, don't you dare run away, Scruffy McTrenchcoat. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Ah! Detective, come over here for a second. And Gumshoe's out. I feel better knowing at least you are man enough to face your punishment. He was so scared, he just froze up on the spot. Oh no! And he's a detective! Mr. Phoenix Wright. At least I only get hit. At least I only got hit twice. You have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine. Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? What? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir! This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. Ow! What did she throw at me now? What is this? Well, I guess this means I gotta get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. Bye, Gumshoe. Oh, hold on. We got something new to examine. This thing that she threw at us. Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper? It's called an autograph. Autograph? The paper's got Mr. Corda's name written on it, so it's his autograph. I can't read it at all. Oh, poor Pearl. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this. She hasn't seen cursive before! Aw. It's a special way of writing called cursive. Who writes in cursive anymore? Look here. See how it says, "To my dearest Wendy," in more normal letters here. I mean, that still looks like it's cursive. It's just not as fancy as an autograph is. This sloppy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone. Hold on. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh, no. Yep, this is exactly what I thought we were going to get last episode. So we just stole it. Let's move. Potato chips. Let us go to the hallway. Vlad is still here. Doesn't matter. We're going to be moving over to Engard's hotel room to take a look now. See, his living room doesn't seem as big. Where are we? We're in Mr. Matt Engard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? Where? You're Mr. Engard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? Because you're world-famous Phoenix Wright, Phoenix! You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Wow! It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Engard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop on your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either. What did she get wrong? It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick. I'm Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. Oh, all right. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. She doesn't seem that short. I think Maya is shorter. All right, well, this is Adrian Andrews, who is updated in the court record. No, she's not even here yet. We need to find out more about her. Let's talk. Night of the murder, relation to Edgard. Engard. Let's do that first. So about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Engard and I are related, are you? Sorry? I have no idea how he could choose you. Wait, I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. Is this the misspelling typing error episode? Why did she have to go and say something like that? Oh, poor Phoenix. Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, all right? I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Engard's manager. Ooh, so you're the person he was calling on the phone. On his iPhone. iWatch. His manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Korda, have one? No, he did not. He didn't. Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. So did Powers have one? No, Powers didn't have one in 1-3. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this. Honestly. You're wrong! I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya! Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Aw, they're so supportive! Alright, well how about... Okay, let's find out your alibi. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that is correct. Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Engard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Engard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Corda. And that's when you found his body, isn't it? You really held strong through everything. Yeah, she doesn't seem to be mentally tough as nails. Wait, she does seem... I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Andrews. I read that completely wrong. She does seem to be mentally tough as nails. And straight to the point. So yeah, so, this doesn't really give us much information. There's a giant bone sitting on the plate. Although this is a little bit more of a callback to 1-3. I don't really like meat. There's something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it is. Ooh, I know! I know what's weird about this plate! Let's take a look at the other one. Looks like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner for two at that. I'm sure they're Mr. Engard and Miss Andrews' plates. Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? Okay, I don't know if this is gonna be brought up, but if you notice, this side has 2 utensils. This side only has 1. Ooh, I think I found out where the other one went. That's not good. Also, yeah, they had T-bone steaks, and it's Global Studios again, which is weird. Yeah, there's nothing else here. Let's move. We just got introduced to Adrian Andrews, who I think is in the court record now. Yep. On guards manager, an intelligent woman who seems to have it all together. Yeah, the whole row finished. Oh, Mr. Wright! How are you? Ah, Mr. Powers. Have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. Aw, and you're still dressed in your nice suit. Alright, well, let's talk to you a bit. And I said talk to you a bit, not move. We're not running away. Well, you worked at Global Studios. You should know a little bit more about the Nickel Samurai, right? Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. That's a Steel Samurai's theme! Get that theme away! The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai. You see, this time there are 3 samurai brothers. Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course, the Nickel Samurai. It's a Love Y in Neo Old Tokyo. I see. Wait! A love what? A Love Y. This girl, Saya, works at a tea shop and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. Oh, I was about to say, how's it a Y? Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl. Anyway, Saya was actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation. Like Romeo and Juliet. ×3. Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Oh, yes, Pearl?
Oh, what happens next? I want to know.
Oh, she's hooked. We got her.
Messiah. Does Messiah fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
I can't believe she's really considering it. You got that sales, you got that sales pitch out there, Powers, and you hooked her. How about the Jammin' Ninja? 8 a.m. though is really early on, did he say Saturdays? So, what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyway. How are those two related? What? He was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy, could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar. And then the final fight in front of his beloved princess Misola. I have no idea how to pronounce that. That's the same Power doesn't know how to pronounce it. Jammin' versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not so jammin' cold the night before Battle 3. Now, what's up with these weird sentence structures? Maybe I just can't read again today. Our brave hero catches a not so jammin' cold the night before wow. That's too bad for him. Yeah. But this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl? Oh, she's gonna be hooked on this one too. Once again, Powers, you need to go into sales, because you can pitch them well.
What happens next? I want to know. The Jammin' Ninja. Will he be able to sing? What a Princess Misola.
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
Which show should I watch?
I can't believe she's really considering it. We can DVR one. Well, to be fair, after today, they might be both over. You have anything else to talk about? Actually, you do. Really got to present you someone first. So, you work at Global Studios. Do you know who this is? Not the wine. Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. How old are you? Okay, then. Oh, what? You're 24? I was about to say, Juan looks young. You look... It's that Wolverine vibe you're giving off. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now.
A rumor?
If you're interested, I'd be glad share what I know. What's up with this chapter, huh? Seriously, I think we've noticed maybe 1 or 2 errors in how things are structured in the last 3 cases alone. But this episode, we found like 4 or 5. He's so happy. He looks like a lion that just found his next meal. Alright, well, he wants to talk some more. Let's talk some more. The gossip on Adrian. Would you mind telling me about this gossip? Ah, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be. Yeah. I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too. Oh, really? You too, huh? Phoenix does not care. Yeah, so take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. All right, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. You see now, don't you? What? You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Corda didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA. Adrian Andrews? Yes, exactly! This is big news! But it seems kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews. Together with the biggest rival of her client? Ah, it's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people. Court cases.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Earl's just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. The tabloid gossip land! Okay, well, we got that now. So, let's go. Let's leave. We're done here. Thank you, Will, for giving a little bit more information about the two rivals and the gossip. In fact, you helped us out so much that we can do something now. No, we can't. I did the wrong one. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta leave. Can I leave? We'll back out as immediately as we can, because I just realized, wait, we're still missing stuff. I went to the wrong person. There's two Psyche-Lock people. I went to the wrong one.
All right, I'll be honest with you for now.
Then please. Tell us what you saw. We're gonna be hearing all this again.
But, what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you youngins' expense. I am a little devil, after all.
Actually, you know what? We can totally do this one. Doesn't it imply you aren't a good person? All right, I'll give you what you want. You remember, she wanted an autograph. And we just happen to have an autograph. And if you remember, I'm pretty sure her real name is Wendy Oldbag. Not Wendy. Oops. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. No, I do. I should investigate and gather more clues before I try again. No. I have everything I need. I thought I still needed something, but no, I totally have everything. Present that again. We're going back. I panicked because I was like, wait, I only have one piece of evidence for this. But then I remembered. That's all I need. This is one of the cases where the Psyche-Locks throw you off. Because it seems like you should have way more than what you currently have. But...
That's Juan's autograph!
Yes, it is.
And it even says "to my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right?
Well, it may say Wendy. But somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
Oh, please, give it to me. Let me have it, please.
I can't let you have it just like that. Please quit looking at me like that.
Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange?
Wow. You guys really want this autograph.
My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Oldbag, ready to open up her heart. All for my dearest Juan.
And with one piece of evidence, we broke through Wendy Oldbag's psyche locks. Autograph given to Wendy Dearest. Oh, why'd I say Wendy Dearest? All right, well, tell us what you know.
I feel bad for you now.
Huh?
I tell you, I saw him that night.
Oh, yeah, you're the witness, too.
I saw him coming out of Juan's room.
You're kidding!
Oh, no. It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business.
And? Did you tell it to the police?
Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it. Maybe more. Gift certificate? I've been recruited again for the part of the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow. This time, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. But Mr. Engard hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan in. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken. A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like.
Oh, poor Pearl.
I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it.
What did Mr. Engard ever do to her to deserve this? Also, oh, we have something new. Oh, this will probably explain some stuff. What did Mr. Engard do to you to make you so?
You don't know? That guy. He framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan. Mr. Nick?
What is it?
What's a scandal?
Oh, poor Pearl. Oh, I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay?
Poor Juan, led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress. Mr. Nick, what do vials and wild temptress mean?
Hey, that's fine, Pearl. I mixed up those two letters as well. Oh, Oldbag, please stop talking. You're teaching Pearl bad things. How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now, okay, Pearls? So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman you're talking about?
Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy. He shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose.
His own manager? But why?
I thought lawyers were smart. It was create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud.
Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag?
I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know.
And do you have proof that Mr. Engard did what you say he did?
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
Ugh, of course, a tabloid.
Next week? Does that mean it's something people don't know about yet?
Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? Where does she get it? Well, we might have accidentally went into your Magatama section first. But I mean, we learned more, and we were actually able to do it. Now, speaking of which, let's go do the one we actually meant to do. No, we don't need to examine anything. Lotta bot. We have all the information for your psyche locks. So let's get some information straight here. Big scoop. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room?
I told you, didn't I? For my scoop.
What I want to know about are the details of this scoop. Although I think we might have been able to work it out already.
That's not something I can tell ya. I mean, that there's my bread and butter.
Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal.
Grr.
Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Corda and this person. Alright, well, we kind of already know about this a little bit, but I think she'll be able to flesh this out a bit more.
This woman.
She's Adrian Andrews, Matt and Guard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it?
You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup.
Backup?
Yeah. You gotta have that. That what's it, new sauce.
You mean news source?
That's it. So show me something that shows that one guy had something with Ms. Andrews.
Well, I mean, we do have that other tabloid article. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A.
Ah.
Mr. Corda didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Guard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. You saw this article and then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were looking around Mr. Corda's door last night.
Wah.
Oh, poor Lotta, being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Big scoop! You were looking into Mr. Corda and Mrs. Andrews' affair, weren't you?
You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching him in a secret meeting.
But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. Phoenix, you know they have multiple... they can have multiple articles of the same thing. And magazines can have the same article. It's no longer breaking news.
What you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna wanna see real proof.
Had the article know the last name, or the initials at least.
Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing. Getting photos.
Oh.
I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story.
Wow, Lana. Nice journalistic integrity you got there.
I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. But the paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, it's gone.
Your note to yourself?
It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They done run off together. I came here for my big story. Didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me.
Yeah, I understand.
It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell ya. What's with people now anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me.
Oh, Lana, you get used to it. Phoenix has had plenty of stuff stolen from him. You really want that note back, huh? I got no idea why, though. The story in that note is probably a bold-faced lie. Well, we got her camera updated. And we actually managed to do both Psyche Locks this episode. But we're still not done. There's one thing I want to have happen. I think it'll happen if I go somewhere. Let's move. We're done talking. We're done talking. Let's move. We're heading out to the only place we haven't been to so far in this game, the Criminal Affairs Department. How many times did we go there in the first game? We went there in 1.4, and we went there in 1.5. A lot in 1.5. Oh, look how ugly he looks in the background. And the thing, this came out before 1.5 ever did. So I think this must be like the prototype version of the Blue Badger back there. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing.
Yeah. Oh, he's back. Hey, so he came, pal.
Why the blunt greeting?
Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about.
What do you mean by that?
Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight.
But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. Oh, he definitely doesn't look positive. Hold on, let's examine. I gotta take a look. Oh, it's kind of cute. Oh, Pearl, you don't even know the nightmares we dealt with this thing.
Mr. Nick, what is this stuffed animal's name?
That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. This is Precinct's mascot, you know.
Oh, wow.
I'll get him assigned mascot of every police station if it's the last thing I do.
I hope you succeed in your mission, sir.
You made it, huh? You, Mr. I'm Payne's brother. Also, it's 1 o'clock, according to that time. Even though, well, I mean, Gumshoe said he made it in 1.5, but I think he was just talking about the display. I think, and yeah. Which means you must have seen all the evidence that led up to the creation of the Blue Badger's silhouette in that evidence note that Emma did. So, hold on, Gumshoe, let's talk a bit. Airtight evidence, airtight testimony. So, what do you mean the evidence is airtight?
I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's 2 big pieces.
2?
And both of them are in this photo.
I think I know what it is.
The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest.
Which is right above the wound, or right below the wound. That's the button that you found during your body search of Mr. Engard.
Yep, I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai special pants.
And the second one is?
The knife in his chest, pal. Fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact.
Fingerprints? Whose are they?
You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're Matt and Guard's.
Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. Alright, how about this airtight testimony? I mean, we already knew the button was missing. I guess that's part of the evidence. I mean, it was also found on him. And the knife, which we kind of also found out on our own, that was missing from Ungard's room. So, what about this airtight testimony from Old Bag?
It's that old security lady, Miss Old Bag.
I thought so.
What do you mean you thought so? Did he tell you something, pal?
Well...
Man, I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone.
Her blab knob is stuck on 10 and there's no turning it down. Trust me. Blab knob! What a wonderful phrase.
Yeah, well, Miss Oldbeck saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. Engard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death.
No way! Yeah, that's not good. Although, there is something we can talk about. And it's this. Hold on, we actually haven't read the whole thing, have we? A superstar and ultra-hot manga secret love scandal? Reliable sources say that Juan Corda has been getting in close with the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss AA. Once again, how do they only get the initials and not the whole name? But we can present this to him.
We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves.
The scandal with Miss Corda? Mr. Corda? But why?
Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide.
And what a very fast image that just got shown on screen. That was not a good image.
Suicide? Her name was Celeste Impax. And she was Juan Corda's manager.
The victim's manager?
But that's not all, pal. Miss Impax was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one.
Her mentor. A woman who was both Miss Corda's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case? It got brought up, so odds are it will.
Well, do you want to know more about her, pal?
Yes, please. Let's move first. Celeste Impax.
She was the victim's manager and was also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Maybe it's just a coincidence. But,
We heard the beep. We heard the beep very briefly. I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. Oh, hi, Von Karma.
Miss Von Karma!
You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst.
You don't mean it.
I do, Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye.
That's... Wait! Please wait, sir! If I don't get this month's pay,
Quiet. If it weren't for traitors like you, I would have won. Is that what you want to say?
Who?
That voice. Edgeworth! You don't look happy. It's been a long time, right? I love this music, by the way.
This person? This is Mr. Edgeworth?
What am I gonna do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong. You haven't changed a bit, Francisca.
You. How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You've soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are.
Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way. Let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear you are having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. Ah, there's a smile. More like a evil smirk.
You.
You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back.
Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose.
You already have twice.
This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix Wright,
Did I just get whipped for that?
I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson of the meaning of total victory.
Still the same wild mare she always was. Phoenix has not said a word since Edward showed back up. And he won't until next episode, because we're ending it off right here. Oh, Edgeworth is back. And Phoenix, I feel like, has a couple of questions to ask him. Also, that reunion between Edgeworth and Von Karma, you feel like it would have been a little bit nicer since they were kind of like adopted siblings for over a decade. So, that's going to do it for this episode. On the next episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All, an old friend, well, let's put friend in quotes currently, has returned, apparently from the dead. Not really, though. We'll find out more. But we'll probably also be finishing up the investigation. Because yeah, there's not that much left. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy.